Welcome to Medellín Life, your guide to life in the city of Medellín. This is your host, Thomas Arango, and if you are an international student, an outsider, or a newcomer in the city, this podcast is for you. Here, you will find practical tips, real experiences, and everything you need to make the most of your life here. Leave Medellín and start your adventure with Medellín Life. Today, we will have an experience chapter, reflections and advices from other students who once lived in Medellín and whose testimonies will help us to better understand the life in the city.
Hello, my name is Ross Blackbourne, and last summer I visited Medellín in Colombia as part of my studies. I studied urban design in Queen's University, Belfast. The course title is City Design and Planning, and for that I had to complete a work-based study, which I chose to do in Colombia. I had a particular interest in community cohesion in informal settlements, and Medellín, Colombia seemed like a really interesting and exciting place to study this subject. I studied the impact of sports pitches on bringing the community together. Community cohesion, we call it, and it was a very fascinating study that I completed. Yeah, I love my time in Medellín. I love the study. We had a very interesting time, and I visited many parts of the city. But the thing that stood out to me most of my time in Medellín were the people that I met. The people that I met through my studies at the university, and people I met outside of the university as well. Most notably, the people at church. I'm a Christian, and in Northern Ireland I attend a local church, and I thought that I should get involved and see if there were any churches in Medellín. So on my first day I arrived at a church, and a very kind man called Pedro met me at the door. And although my Spanish was poor at this stage, and his English, he didn't speak very much English, we tried to communicate anyway, and he became a very good friend of mine. He looked after me like a father, and Pedro was very good to me. A time that stood out to me most notably maybe was when he took me to visit his farm. He had a farm outside of the city, just to the north, and within only a few days of meeting this man, he had invited me for a tour of his farm. And he didn't tell me until we got there, actually, that he rented out his farm to a charity, and the charity worked in drug rehabilitation. So they would house drug addicts and rehabilitate them, and give them work on the farm, give them something to do, and educate them as well in their time there. And it was incredible to meet these men. It was all for men, and incredible to meet them and hear about their journeys and their stories and how they ended up there on Pedro's farm. I loved my time there. It was incredible. A beautiful farm as well, with an amazing view down over the city. I was really blessed to be there. It was very special. But Pedro was just one of many incredible people that I met. I'll not go through all of them, many of the others as well. But I was looked after amazingly well, invited around to so many people's houses for dinner, or for lunch, or taken out to places around the city. I was given the insider knowledge, all the special tips and tricks of where to go to. Was truly blessed by my visit to Medellín, Colombia. So I'm immensely grateful to all of these people, and maybe someday I'll get to go back.
This was Medellín Life, a space where we make the adaptation to this amazing city easier and more practical. Remember, every experience is an opportunity to grow, learn, and connect with this new culture. Follow us and leave a comment if you enjoyed the episode. And we will catch you in the next one, where we keep living Medellín together. Leave Medellín and start your adventure with Medellín Life.